talk about Nature's Fynd, which was a project we worked on that is located here in Chicago on the south side. It's a company that works on meat alternatives. So they're an up-and-coming, quickly growing company in an up-and-coming and quickly growing market. They have an existing facility here in Chicago, a research and development facility, but because of their extensive growth, they're looking to move locations and add even more research and development space and opportunities. The scientists who worked for them, basically, they had been looking for various substances to try to use as a meat alternative, and their scientists discovered a microorganism that natively grows in the extreme environments in Yellowstone National Park, and they named it Fynd, which is their product, and that's basically a fungi that grows, like I said, in an extreme environment. So they saw an opportunity in that to basically say we can grow that anywhere and use that product as a meat alternative. So they've started developing a couple of products. There's a dairy-less cream cheese and a meatless sausage patty were their first two products. The ability for it to thrive in an environment means we had to be careful. First off, if we're getting it into the airstream and like getting it out into the environment, that we're not causing like a pollution issue. But then also, same in the water side, there was a big concern about this stuff getting into the sewer system and starting to grow wild in the sewer or something. So we had to have a system in place that would basically kill the product before we sent it down the drain. Because this was more of a laboratory space, that meant that normally we're working on the air system specifically, but in this particular case with the lab, there's also an extensive steam system and a process chilled water system. And those are used in a lot of their research and development processes. They have different pieces of equipment that require steam or chilled water as part of the cooling system, and heating and sanitation systems. So that was a much bigger emphasis than some of the other more traditional projects we're working on. Our studio's been trying to push into some new industries, new directions, and this was something we considered as part of like a life science project, which is definitely an emphasis that ESD is really trying to push into in a market that's growing here in Chicago and across the country. It's definitely a way of improving society, is working with a client like Nature's Fynd that's doing something that's a little bit unique and probably the future of the food industry potentially. They're doing really interesting things and trying to push the envelope, and I'd say that alone is improving society. And then as far as the built environment goes, I know we're allowing those clients and those owners to utilize to the greatest potential all the various services that we provide and do that in a way that's beneficial to society.